As schools prepare to open next week, at least 3,094 head teachers will report to new institutions. In a detailed circular dated today, December 28th, TSC says the transfers and deployment were undertaken for following reasons: to fill vacant positions following the retirement of some heads of institution in the last 3 months, the need to strengthen management of some learning institutions following recommendations from Standards and Assessment Report, to address cases where some principals and head teachers had served in the same institution for a long period, to grant transfers to heads of institution who had applied to be moved to new stations. According to TSC, the transfers were routine and meant to achieve equity in teacher distribution in public schools. County directors will be held personally responsible for overseeing a smooth handover by outgoing principals and head teachers to their incoming counterparts. TSC indicated that any issues by individual head teachers arising from the transfer will be handled by the receiving county director. KNUT had earlier instructed the heads not to hand over their stations or take over new offices until concerns raised by the union are addressed.
Who sits with one?
The issue of transfers is among key points of disagreement between Teacher Service Commission and KNUT, and the TSC statement on transfer of teachers may just serve to put a spanner in the works, especially with the conciliation committee set up by Labour CS Ukuriatani set to visit KNUT on Saturday afternoon. The conciliation committee is set to hold a series of meetings with KNUT, TSC and eventually both parties in an attempt to prevent a teacher strike set to start in early January next year.
You know, the policy of the